Hi everyone, it's Nancy here with Nancy Cast Tarot and Spirituality because remember, God first. Today is Monday, it is June 2nd, 2025, and being that it's a Monday, I would like to bring back the Mineral Monday segment and talk about gems and minerals. But today I have a personal story regarding that, and I'd like to share that with you. I grew up in New York City. I grew up in the Bronx and I went to public school. And every once in a while, they would throw us kids on a school bus and take us into Manhattan. We'd go to a museum, like the Museum of the City of New York. We went to Carnegie Hall once, the Hayden Planetarium. And on one particular trip into New York City, I was in fourth grade, probably around 10 years old, and I fell in love. And what did I fall in love with? I fell in love with rocks. We went to the Museum of Natural History, which is a treasure trove of all kinds of crazy things. But we went into the exhibit of the gems and minerals, and I loved every minute of it. So at the end of the trip, they took us, let us go into the bookstore and buy a souvenir. And my mother gave me a whole dollar to spend, and I bought myself a souvenir, and I have it right here, and I'd like to show it to you. Yes, I do. Here it is. It's this box, and in this box, you can see how old it is. I mean, it's taped up, and in this box is a collection of 15, 15 gems and minerals. Now, it came with this little book, and this little book, let me tell you, what a feast of information in this little book. It is Scott's Guide to the Study of Rocks and Minerals, and it talks about the, how rocks are formed, the types of rocks, uh, uh, igneous, sedimentary, and limestone. It talks about the hardness, like from the Mohs scale of hardness, from 1 to 10. Of course, 10, 1 being talc, and that's the softest, and then it goes up to, I believe, diamond is the number 10. How rocks break, how rocks and minerals are colored. That's really interesting. The weight of rocks. Um, oh my goodness, there's so much information. Oh, then it talks about ores, gold, silver, copper, um, lead, zinc, iron, aluminum, tungsten, manganese, molybdenum. Okay, and so this book is chock-a-block full, all this information, and then we have this beautiful little box of specimens, no bigger than a thumbnail, but it put me on a trajectory of learning about rocks and studying rocks and loving rocks ever since then. And believe me, I have a lot more to show you, and we'll do that as the weeks go by. But in this little box, we have granite, gold ore, lepidolite, petrified wood, copper, flint, limestone, rose quartz, mica, uranium, silver lead ore, feldspar, amethyst, sandstone, and the volcanic rock. And there they are. And that set me off on my study of rocks and minerals. So I've been a qualified nerd since I'm in fourth grade. Okay. Uh, I I hope you would look forward to me doing a Mineral Monday, the first Monday of every month, and we'll explore some of these that are actually in this box, and lots of other goodies as well. Now, being it's June, the flower for June is the rose, and I have this fabulous oracle deck called the Rose Oracle. The Rose Oracle, and it's by Rebecca Campbell, and it is illustrated by Katie Louise. The illustrations in here are just fabulous. Um, but I'm a June baby, and the rose is it's my flower. It's my love. Next to the rocks, I love the flowers. So, the oracle card that I picked today for us to explore is called Come to Me. Come to Me. And attracting like a rose. Receive abundance and your desires. So, that's what we're going to be exploring in the month of June. And it says here, um, have you ever noticed how in the hot summer, when the roses are at their fullest and the scent is hanging in the air, the bees and the pollinators, they suddenly appear. Pollination happens when pollen from one plant mixes with the pollen from another. I told you I was a nerd. Um, and is transferred from this stigma to one flower to the stigma of another. Now, roses don't go running all over the place reaching and grabbing. Rather, they rely on the bees to come to them. The rose is never reaching for the bee. It's never grasping or overreaching. It embraces what is fully and allows life to come to it. Uh, it receives it fully. It doesn't open and close according to who walks by. It opens and blooms regardless. This card is about receiving abundance, rose style. It's an invitation to receive the sweetness of your life, to embrace the magnificence of who you are, and also to open yourself up to the possibility of receiving what you yearn for deeply. So, I guess what it's saying is, so this month, get really, really clear. Get really, really clear on what it is that you're attracting into your life, on what it is you want to attract in your life, on what it is that we talk about letting go all the time. We talk about surrendering and letting go what we don't longer need. We're letting go, we're letting go, we're letting go. This is a time now. The vessel has been emptied. It's the time now to fill our vessel up and to attract to us what we really, really desire. And that's my wish for you for the month of June, as it is for me since it's my birthday month. I thank you all. I'll be back next week to talk about what I don't know. We'll figure it out. And I send you love, I send you peace, and go out there and carpe diem. Carpe diem. Thank you, everyone.